Hello and welcome everyone to 10 on 10 show with Dr. Muskan. Today I have an honor to introduce a woman whose journey is of true reflection of determination, resilience and evolution. Yes, Dr. Poonam Maurya. Clapping everybody. So she began her medical journey in 1998 MBBS batch at esteemed GMC Mumbai and JJ hospitals. In 2005 she stepped into a beautiful new phase of life, marriage and motherhood, embracing both family and career with equal grace. Between 2007 and 2010, she pursued her DNB in medicine at Narayana Hrudayalaya, Bangalore. In a remarkable show of strength, she appeared for theory exams during pregnancy and practicals shortly after childbirth, clearing them in a very first attempt part of first DNB batch at NH Bangalore. Wow. She's always eager to expand the horizons. She explored nephrology with a fellowship and then become a junior consultant there. Her curiosity, her hunger for deeper knowledge led to pursue DNB in medical oncology at Apollo Hospital, Bangalore from 2014 to 2017, my dear friends. Since then, she has been making a profound impact as a consultant, medical, and hemo-oncologist physician, currently serving at Apollo Hospital at KIMS Medical College. Her journey is a shining example of continuous growth, lifelong learning, and a deep commitment to healing. A doctor, a mother, a visionary. Yes, my dear friends, Dr. Poonam Maurya truly embodies the spirit of strength and service. She has been searching for inner doctor and a founder of Inner MBBS. That is, cancer patients are activating the inner doctor in themselves and healing them with the energy work. And I am supremely blessed with her presence today on 10 on 10 show with Dr. Muskan. Welcome, ma'am, to our podcast.
Thank you so much, Dr. Muskan, for such a wonderful introduction. I'm so excited with you at this show.
Ma'am, cancer does not just affect the body, it deeply affects the mind and emotions. What do you see in patients when they first hear the diagnosis? How important is emotional strength in their healing journey?
Yes. Cancer, in spite of so much of advancements in oncology, there are so many new techniques, diagnostics, advanced treatment in every area of cancer treatment. But still, sorry to say, we are in AI age, chat GPT age, and हम मार्स तक चले गए हैं. We have done so many missions, but this taboo from the word cancer has not gone. We still are so much fearful, and I'll tell you, it's not a taboo of the under socio low socioeconomic people or high. It's not like educated people are not afraid, poor people are not afraid, or nothing like that. It doesn't differentiate. Everybody, whether you're highly educated, high social profile, very posh or very poor, everybody has this fear of the word cancer. Many people don't even utter the word cancer. I was just speaking to one of my friend. She was not telling that this so and so is having cancer. She told उसको दूसरी बीमारी हो गई है, दूसरी बीमारी हो गई. So दूसरी बीमारी, they are not able to tell the word cancer. There is so much of stigma associated with cancer. But let me tell you, as I always tell, when I founded Inner MBBS, my mission and vision was to make people realize that cancer is just like any other lifestyle disease. Yes, my dear friends, cancer has become lifestyle disease like diabetes and hypertension. It also has treatment. It has wonderful treatments. There are some maintenance regimens, oral tablets also, which you can take. And all cancers are not same. All cancers are not bad. So majority of the cancers, I'm telling very boldly and I'm very proud to tell that majority of the cancers are treatable. But what is shown on the TV ad? It is shown one mutilated face, and the lady, the very bad face, surgery done, one Riles tube, and then she says the story ki my life is over. I had a wonderful life, but cancer came and life is over. That is one part of the story. All patients do not look like this. All patients do not have such suffering. So patients who really are very sick, or that real suffering, what is displayed in the movies, TV serials, or ads, that category of percentage of patients is less, very less. Most of the patients look like you and me. They are very healthy. In fact, in the first consultation, when they come to the OPD with 4 or 5 people and all family members, I have to ask, who is the patient? When I ask who is the patient, and then they tell, okay, this is a patient, then I congratulate. Wow, nice. Patient doesn't look like a patient. You will do well. Even before seeing whatever is the report and diagnosis and stage, patient's performance status is so important. So cancer is not a deadly disease. All cancers are not same. And the percentage of cancers which are very aggressive and so-called bad and all are very few. Most of the cancers have fantastic treatment. 20 to 30% of cancers can be curable, and 80% of the solid cancers, if detected in early stages, are highly curable. Only in stage 4, stage 3, the cure rate comes down. The aggressive cancer percentage is very less. But people are worried about cancer as though as if the life is ended and nothing more can be done. But people are living with cancer, just like HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS, when it came around 10, 12 years back, or maybe 20 years back, I think. Yeah. It was such a big taboo. And now, if you see all HIV patients, they will take their treatment, go to office. You will not come to know who is positive, who is negative, and absolutely normal life goes on. So, the stigma with cancer also has to come down. When the patients are diagnosed with cancer, more than explaining the treatment, it takes a lot of time and energy for us oncologists to explain them, look, this is treatable, this is treatable, and you belong into good category. Most of the patients will belong in good category because they have come walking talking. All are not in the bad stage, and there are some molecular studies by which we tell, okay, you are, this is your good thing, there is this targeted therapy and all. So we try to explain them, but still I'll tell you, lot it affects not only the patient. Sometimes I have the reverse scenario. Patient is fit and fine, and patient is, आप बोलो मुझे क्या बोलना है, but the family is so apprehensive. They're so worried. They feel that within few months or few years, we will lose them. They will not live longer. What has happened? Why it has come to me? And why me is the biggest question. Because Dr. Muskan, most of my cancer patients, they do not have any risk factors. No smoking, no alcohol. Many of the cancer patients are teachers, yoga teachers. They are badminton players, kabaddi player, one of the patient. They have been leading such healthy lifestyle, and still cancer has come to them. So it is very difficult for them to digest and understand why me. And here the role, I think we'll talk in further questions, that what is causing cancer and how it is coming in. Just following few practices is not enough. So yes, it takes an emotional toll on the patient as well as the family. So more than the treatment, we have to give them that emotional support and motivation that, look, it's not that bad.
Yes. As ma'am, many patients go through anxiety, fear, even moments of hopelessness. What's your message to those who feel mentally and emotionally broken during treatment?
Yes, so they do feel bad and sad once they're diagnosed, and even when they're coming for treatments, they feel they feel low about themselves. Why me? I have to get pricked. I have to take the treatment. But I'll tell you, this lasts for initial few weeks. After that, you see, we talk to them in a nice way, and we crack some jokes in the rounds and all. And we do a lot of sessions with them. I'm a part of an NGO Prameya also, wherein online programs are held by for the body image issues, how to look good, how to feel good, and so many exercises, neurobics, aerobics, and yoga, meditation, everything to make them feel good from it within. So that initial denial, and then they start accepting. So initial denial phase is there wherein they are fighting, why me, why me, why me? But slowly acceptance comes, and we also give them that strength and courage and hope and love, that look, you can do it and it's not that bad. So they do go through this low phase, but what I give them the punchline is, this pain is going to make you powerful. So this is your pain which is making you more powerful. This mess in your life, what you're facing, is giving you a very powerful message. To mess your biggest mess in the life is giving you biggest message. And these low moments are actually very, very transformative. You talk to any cancer patient who has completed the treatment, they have such they have such high self-esteem, like they feel, wow, I have done it. Majority of the patients will be like that. Wow, I have done it. And we celebrate them. We call women warriors, we call sheroes. We tell cancer heroes, we celebrate them. So this journey, even though they feel initially low, but with the constant support and when we motivate them and all that, they do go through it. And there are ways, there are a lot of supports from various organizations, also online programs that on the mindset and how we look at it. They do sail through this journey, and towards the end, it is one of the most transformative chapters in their life, because everything in life
Yes.
is coming to teach a lesson. And this is the biggest lesson.
I was reading one book, Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. In that, the reason of the cancer was written the lack of the belief in your own self. As an oncologist, you treat with medicines, but healing needs much more. How do you support your patients emotionally? Do you think emotional resilience can affect medical outcomes?
Definitely, Dr. Muskan, you are also a doctor. I'll throw some light on. There is a medical concept called PNI, psychoneuroimmunology, also known as PNEI, psychoneuroendocrinoimmunology. What does it mean? It means that our psychology affects our immunology, our endocrinology, and our neurology. So, what is psychology? It is the way we think. What are our thoughts? What is our attitude? What is our attitude in life? So, the thoughts which we are thinking is affecting our neurology, the effect working of the brain and the nervous system in the body. It's affecting our immunity. Immunity is the most important process by which we can fight the toxic things. Any foreign invasion, any bacteria, any virus, any cancer can be tackled by immunity. So your psychology, your way of thinking, your way of attitude in life is affecting your neurology and your immunology. And it is also affecting your endocrinology. Endocrinology means the hormones in the body. So just imagine if somebody is in a bad emotional state, psychology, bad emotional state, it is going to hamper its all the systems in the body. The DNA gets affected. So you know that there is genetics and there is epigenetics. Medical science nowadays also is supporting a lot of miraculous data on epigenetics. तो लोगों को लगता है कि and there is no family history. Nobody in my family had cancer. So why I have got cancer? This is one of the very common questions. Genetics accounts only up to 15%. That too, not all cancers are genetic. Very few cancers are genetic, like the breast, ovarian, uterine, colon cancer. These are very few cancers which have genetic predisposition, but that too, it is in that also, it's only 10 to 15%. That means 90 to 95% is coming from something else. And what is that something else? That is epigenetics. So epigenetics is nothing but the makeup, the surrounding of the DNA, the surrounding of the genetics, the environment of the genetics. So epigenetics has more power. Why I say epigenetics has more power? Because see, this is very nice. Just whoever is listening, listen very carefully. Genetics, even if you have a bad gene which is going to cause cancer, listen, if you have an abnormal gene which is going to cause cancer, but your epigenetics is good, suppose your surround your neurology, immunology, endocrinology, everything is working fantastic in the body, you will not get cancer. So people with abnormal genes may not develop cancer. One of the example is BRCA mutation. All BRCA mutation patients will not go on to develop cancer. At the same time, all our most of the breast cancer patients do not have BRCA mutation. What does this mean? See, as a doctor, you can relate. There are both the things. Patients of breast cancer having BRCA mutation are very few, 10 to 15%. 90% of the patients are not having any genetic mutation. So, what is causing? So, genetics is not important. It is the epigenetics, and epigenetics is there is the work of healing. And that's where I founded Inner MBBS, because when I was working with our oncology patients, I thought only talking about treatment and little bit ha ha ho motivation, अच्छे रहो, खुश रहो, that is not going to help them a lot, because that was sounding fake to even them. I needed to do some research and find out ki, yes, it works. It works. You know, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he's working on this so much, so many miracles on his retreat. Why? And when I heard about him, I thought how it is possible. But when I also did the research on PNI and how the body works and how do we get some miraculous results in some patients, which even medical science cannot approve. कि okay, medicine तो सबको देते हैं, लेकिन everybody is not getting the same good response. So why some patients get good response and some do not get? So it's not only the treatment which is doing the magic. Along with the treatment, they need to do something. So my punchline for my patients is your medicine works only when you work. It's very powerful. You don't work and you expect I am going to the hospital, spending this much lakhs of rupees, taking medicine. Why am I not getting better? What are you doing to get better? Medicine the doctor दे रहा है, hospital दे रहा है. What are you doing? So your work is very important. Medicine works when you work. And what is that work? Okay, people think, okay, I have had a good diet. I'm doing my yoga, pranayama, enough, no? So here, that's how I thought ki only doing two, three practices is not enough. We need to understand what is that PNI, what is that epigenetics, how is it boosting. That's how Inner MBBS was born. Inner MBBS is the inner doctor within all of us. I say outer doctor, like these doctors sitting outside. We treat patients by giving the treatments like medicines. We give medicine for their disease. But medicine लेने से disease कम हो रहा है. By giving medicine, disease reduces and comes under control. Health does not improve by medicine. There is no medicine, no doctor, no hospital to make you healthy. The disease, the health, the all the diseases, everything. इसके लिए medicine है, इसके लिए hospital है. Hospital is not for your health. This is a misnomer, Dr. Muskan. Such a big misnomer, healthcare. It's not healthcare. It's a disease treatment center. Health insurance. It's not a health insurance. It's your way to pay bills for your disease. Health checkup again. It's not health checkup. It's a way to find out whether you have any disease. Please understand, health is a total different ballgame. You need to invest in your health parameters. So outer doctor takes care of disease, gives treatment. But who takes care of your health? No one. Because your health is your responsibility. It cannot be done by anyone else. Your health is in your hands. Take charge of your life. That's the mission statement of Inner MBBS. So, Inner MBBS is the inner doctor within all of us, and MBBS is mind, body, breath, soul. That's the real doctor sitting within us. Once we know that everything works in harmony, see, mind, body, soul, everybody knows, and we know that mind, body connection, mind, body connection, mind, body connection. थोड़ा बहुत mind, body, soul भी सुना है. But breath, which is prana, so I incorporated B also in that, and it became MBBS. So like one outer MBBS doctor taking care of disease, one inner MBBS giving you health. So activate your inner MBBS, and this is equivalent to your inner healing. What is inner healing? What is inner healing? People do a lot of courses. All courses are good. Nothing is bad. Nothing is good like that. Okay, but there are many ways to activate inner healing. Somebody go for chakra healing, neuro chakra healing, Reiki, crystals, energy, theta healing, delta healing. So many modalities of energy healing we see. Then Ho'oponopono, EFT techniques. All these techniques, what are they doing? It is changing our energy and frequency. When our energy and frequency changes, then what happens? We feel good. When we feel good, that is the epigenetics.
Wow.
Epigenetics मतलब हम खुश है, हम happy है, ये हमारा environment है. You as a doctor know that when we are happy, happy hormones are released. When we are stressed, anything, any small stress, आज बच्चा लेट है, आज बच्चे ने होमवर्क नहीं किया, आज ग्लास टूट गया, this also can cause stress. And बड़े stress like job नहीं है, पैसे नहीं है, relationship problem, ये problem, वो problem. So we have all sorts of stress. So big problem, small problem, anything. This is we are surrounded by stress. So our most of the time happy hormones is very less. Happy hormone maximum we get by scrolling and seeing some comedy shots and all. But the true joy is missing for most of us. We have forgotten how to be happy and joyful. Most of the time, it's very easy to get stressed. Stress बढ़ गया तो stress hormone बढ़ गया. When stress hormone बढ़ गया, तो epigenetics low. Epigenetics is not supported by stress hormone. So other way to understand it is body is a garden. Garden body is a garden and it also has seasons. So when there is spring season, when you are happy, there is spring season. All the organs are very happy and they will do their work. Actually, body is such beautifully crafted that you don't need anything to be healthy. And actually, we nobody should get disease. इतना बढ़िया कार्यक्रम, इतना बढ़िया प्रोग्रामिंग है अपने बॉडी में. You know that there is apoptosis, there is phagocytosis, there is immunity, there is everything is there. Meaning any abnormal gene, any abnormality in the gene, there is a repair mechanism. HER, non-HER, there is a repair mechanism to repair. Any abnormal cells or toxin, viruses coming from outside, our immunity cells, T cells, B cells will kill it like a bat. Bat like आके भगा देंगे body से. Next is your liver detoxifying organ. All the kachra it is taking care, Papa. Okay, and kidney. Kidney is also there are so many mechanisms to keep you healthy. Everything is there in the body, but still it's not helping us. It has stopped helping us, and that's why we are getting sick and we are getting all sorts of diseases. So when the stress increases, the stress hormones increases, and that season of spring is no more spring. It becomes winter, autumn. Everything is drying and withering away. So we need to give the right season, the right environment, and reduce the stress. You as a doctor also will agree. Most of the lifestyle diseases, whether it is cardiac, no, it's not about cancer alone. All lifestyle diseases, diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, stroke, cardiac, kidney problems, everything baseline is stress. Why? Because stress releases all the bad chemicals and all the stress markers, and it causes inflammation in the body. Increased inflammation is the root cause of everything. Increased inflammation may your body will not work. Your immunity will not work. Your liver will not work. You'll get fatty liver. Your endocrine system will be bad. So whatever repair mechanism, everything is there in the body, it's not working. That's why we are falling sick. So our only goal should be to reduce stress and inflammation in the body. Now that will become a big topic, Dr. Muskan, because how do you reduce inflammation in the body? How do you reduce stress in life? And that's where the role of understanding mind, body, breath, soul, this everything is integrated. Only having a good diet, only intermittent fasting, only eating fruits, vegetables, only going on veggie, only doing pranayama, only doing yoga, only doing exercise, only going to some satsang, soul, spirituality, nahi chalega. Only mind work also, everything is important. Most of the people are taking care of their external body appearance. Fit hai, weight acha hai, slim hai, trim hai. And what's happening here? This is the supreme thing. What are you thinking? Ah, the mind is super powerful. The conscious mind, the subconscious mind, whatever we have accumulated from childhood. If there is lack of self-esteem, lack of self-love, if you don't love yourself, if you keep judging yourself, if you keep self-sabotaging yourself, if you're not able to speak your voice, if you're having a lot of guilt, if you're having a lot of resentment, if you don't feel good about yourself, then epigenetics affected. This is the environment you're giving. Your emotions, your vibrations are giving the environment to the epigenetics. So it's very important to take care of ourselves holistically. And that's why I have seen your some of videos and all, how nicely you talk about self-love and all. It's important. Everything is connected to us. What we are searching outside is not outside, it's within. We are searching the light outside in our dark life, but we are the light. There is no light outside. उसको जगाना है, उसको थोड़ा साफ करना है mirror, and it will shine. That's the power of inner healing. Inner healing means when you do the mind work, body work, breath work, soul work properly, give it appropriate environment, your DNA will start working for you, not against you. It will repair all the problems. Immunity will work for you. You will not fall sick. Even if you're fallen sick, even if you're sick, you're on treatment, you will recover faster. Your treatment response will be magical. So that's the power of working in alignment. You have to take the standard of care, but also follow the holistic practices in our MBBS framework. And you see the magic. You see the magic wherein 2 plus 2 can become 20 and not 4. I mean, I can go on and on. मेरा मुंह बंद नहीं होगा. There is so much. And in my videos, what I try to tell, see, मैं एकदम ऐसे सत्संग और ये नहीं बोलूंगी कि सुबह 5 बजे उठो, आधा घंटा प्राणायाम करो, आधा घंटा वॉकिंग करो, बनाना खाओ, एप्पल खाओ, ये सबको पता है. Everybody knows how to be healthy. Everybody knows how to be healthy. Okay, I can't tell. There is so much of information on internet that everybody knows how to be healthy. But there are some missing links. Problem is, it's not about the knowing. The knowledge has got no power. There is no power in the knowing. There is power in the doing. The problem is people are not doing. And you know why people are not doing? मतलब उनको पता है कि मुझे जंक नहीं खाना है, मुझे शुगर कम करना है या नहीं खाना है, मुझे एक्सरसाइज करना है, मुझे प्राणायाम करना है. एवरीबडी नोज, बट वो करते क्यों नहीं है? वाई दे डोंट डू इज द क्वेश्चन that everybody should ask, whoever is listening. मुझे पता है, मैं क्यों नहीं करता हूँ? Why people don't do the practices which will help them? They know it. They don't do because they don't value themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't care about themselves. That's how it is connected. When you start loving yourself, when you start taking care of yourself, when you start respecting yourself, only then you can do all the practices. तब तक you are in victim mindset only. नहीं, मेरे से कुछ नहीं होगा. I am made for this only. I am suffering. I am suffering. Somebody else has to make me happy. So that mindset will always keep you stuck in diseases. So you don't need virus, bacteria. लोग कोविड को इतना दोष दे रहे थे ना, कोविड की वजह से ये हो गया, वो हो गया. अरे भैया, कोविड की वजह से ठीक है, कोविड was a pandemic and I don't want to have any debate on this, but the emotional burden which COVID gave was huge. And I'll tell you, it was a blessing. Everything is a blessing in life. What was the blessing of COVID? Tell me, Dr. Muskan.
Everything shifted online.
Okay, online, that was thing. But health-wise, people became more health conscious and people started valuing family time, the connection, because they had to be together.
No other
There
option.
was अरे वो इतना ब्लेसिंग बन गया, लोग काढ़ा बना के पीने लगे, ऑल दैट अजवाइन जीरा. मैं आज भी लोगों को बोलती हूँ कि कोविड के टाइम बनाया था ना, दैट यू शुड ड्रिंक डेली, पानी में डाल के. मेक दैट एंटी इन्फ्लेमेटरी वाटर, अजवाइन जीरा सिनेमन जिंजर तुलसी. ये क्या मैजिक है क्या? पैसे खर्च होते हैं क्या? सबको पता है. सो वी नो व्हाट टू डू, बट वी विल डू व्हेन वी फॉल सिक. ये काढ़ा कब बनेगा घर में? जब किसी को सर्दी खांसी होगी. प्रिवेंटिव बनता है क्या काढ़ा? नहीं बनेगा. जब तक हम बीमार नहीं होंगे, हम काम नहीं करेंगे. तो गेटिंग अ बीमारी इज ऑल्सो अ ब्लेसिंग, गेटिंग अ डिसीज इज ब्लेसिंग. व्हाई? इसीलिए डिसीज देता है भगवान लोगों को, सो दैट आंखें खुल जाए कि बेटा अब काम करने का टाइम आ गया है, अब एक्सरसाइज करने का टाइम आ गया है, अब हेल्थ को प्रायोरिटी बनाने का टाइम आ गया है. रिड्यूस योर वर्किंग आवर्स, स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन योर हेल्थ. बिकॉज आई हैव सीन लॉट ऑफ वेल्दी पीपल ऑल्सो वर्किंग 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 वर्किंग. जब तक हार्ट अटैक नहीं आएगा तब तक काम कम नहीं होने वाला है. सो डोंट वेट फॉर सच मोमेंट्स, बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट अलाइव, for whom you are working? Again, there is a lack of self-love. They don't value themselves. They don't respect themselves. They work until they realize कि अब तो बहुत लेट हो गया है. They can't enjoy the wealth. If you have whatever wealth you have accumulated, then what's the use? So wealth is such a deep meaning. It's very, very deep. Health is wealth बहुत छोटा सा statement लगता है, because you cannot enjoy anything if you don't have health. So definitely health is not in the medicine. Health is not the responsibility of your doctor. Don't go and do झगड़ा with your doctor. आपकी दवा काम नहीं की, मैंने तो सब लिया, कुछ हुआ नहीं. आपकी दवा काम नहीं करेगी जब तक आप काम नहीं करोगे. Your medicine works when you work. Are you ready to do the work? You know what you have to do the work. And if you don't know, go and watch my videos on the inner MBBS. YouTube channel, Insta, everywhere. I was telling that I am not giving a ज्ञान कि आधा घंटा ये करो, आधा घंटा वो करो. वो तो बहुत प्रैक्टिकल नहीं है ना डॉक्टर मुस्कान. एवरीबडी फीस इतना टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास. दैट इज अ बिगेस्ट मिसनोमर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई गिव देम वेरी स्मॉल स्मॉल प्रैक्टिसेस बिकॉज फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग मैं भी सब कुछ सब दिन नहीं कर पाती हूँ. आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू ऑल द प्रैक्टिसेस इन वन डे. बट आई डोंट सेल्फ सबोटाज माई सेल्फ. आई जो किया वो किया, उसमें खुश. And then there are some things to do which you can do walking, talking. Can you do 1 minute of deep breath every 1 hour? Doable. अलार्म लगा दो. और वो करते 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 आपकी आदत हो जाएगी डीप ब्रेथ लेने की. Why am I talking about breath? Breath is one of the component of inner MBBS. So breath is called prana in Sanskrit. That's why it's called pranayama. Prana is life force. It is the force which drives our life. And oxygen, I say it is a voltage. It's like a voltage in the house. When the voltage is low in the house, what happens? All the lights will start flickering. The mixer geyser will not work. We'll have to off everything. Once the voltage is full, then everything will work nicely. Everything will work nicely. Why? Because voltage is full. So oxygen in our body is like the voltage. And how much are we breathing? Just check everyone, whoever is listening. How much are you breathing? Most of us are breathing shallow. And the breath is only till neck or maybe till here only. I don't know whether it's going in the nose. Please check whether you are alive. The breath has become so shallow and the lungs are till midway here and the chest should rise with a good breath. And this happens when we are running, jogging, doing some aerobics or taking deep breaths voluntarily in pranayama. Otherwise, deep breaths nahi hota hai. So when you're not giving the full oxygen, your body is working with low voltage. Mixer geyser काम नहीं करेगा body में. What is mixer geyser? All the organs in your body, heart, lung, liver, kidney, brain, bone marrow. It will not work because oxygen supply is less in the body. So all our years we are having shallow breaths, not much of activity, sedentary lifestyle and stress. Everything, increased inflammation, decreased oxygen, very good environment to invite all diseases. You don't need any COVID to do your satyanash. COVID cannot do any satyanash. Any virus, bacteria में वो power ही नहीं है आपका कुछ बिगाड़ने की, क्योंकि वायरस बैक्टीरिया तो इम्यूनिटी टी सेल भगा देगा. T cell is enough to combat all the infection. But why it's not able to do? Because your oxygen levels are low. Because your inflammation levels are high. तो बेचारा वो T cell काम नहीं कर रहा है. It's not able to do its work. We don't need to do extra things. We need to just give them extra environment. This good environment provide karo, it will take care. It will take care. Body will take care of itself. It's a wonderful mechanism. My God.
I really like the idea of MBBS. That the very starting thing, the energy comes from doing gymming, the body work. The second kind of energy comes when we are working on our mindset. That the strong punchlines, as you was telling to us. And the third is the soul work. The biggest thing, that is when we are taking charge of our energy, that I am not giving my energy to anything, it's my asset. And the fourth thing,
I'll just put a one word about soul. Soul, spirituality के तो मैंने बहुत सारे सेशन अटेंड किए हैं. When I understood कि like बहुत कुछ है. सोल का जब बात करती हूँ तो मेरा तो लगता है कि क्या बोलूं, मतलब इतना कुछ है बोलने के लिए, बट 2-3 लाइन बोलती हूँ. ये मैंने एक पेशेंट को एक बार बोला था, तो ही वाज लाइक, मैडम सोल स्पिरिचुअलिटी का इतना बड़ा कॉन्सेप्ट आपने 2 लाइन में बोल दिया. So what I told him, I will tell you.
yes,
So
tell.
I told that we are not our body, we are not our minds, we are the souls. And that soul is happy and healthy. So you don't have any problem. That soul is happy and healthy.
Wow, wonderful. It's the
So
spirit
see,
is
we are
experiencing
suffering in
love.
our minds, we are suffering in the body. But is this our reality? This is just this janma ka carrier. Next janma, next body. हम एक छोटे से गेम के लिए यहाँ आए हैं. लाइफ इज अ गेम, एंजॉय. ठीक से प्ले खेलोगे, ठीक से गेम खेलोगे तो लंबा चलेगा, हेल्दी चलेगा. गेम ठीक से नहीं खेला तो गेम गेम ऑफ. तो गेम ऑन करके रखना. प्ले प्ले एक्टिवली, नाइसली. एंड दिस इज जस्ट टेम्पररी. द सोल इज लाइक वी आर ऑल द चिल्ड्रन ऑफ सुप्रीम कॉन्शियसनेस. हम परमात्मा के बच्चे हैं. आत्मा, वी आर आत्मा, ही इज परमात्मा. तो ये जब हम मर जाएंगे तो हमारी आत्मा उसके साथ मिल जाएगी या फिर पुनर्जन्म होगा या वॉट एवर। तो ये टेम्पररी फेज है। इतने बड़े यूनिवर्स में हम एक स्पेक हैं। कहाँ हम हमारे डिसीज के बारे में, घर के बारे में, मनी के बारे में कितनी चिंता कर रहे हैं। किसी चीज की कोई चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है। बिकॉज we are not our body, we are not our minds. Actually, the problem is never the problem. We are not suffering in reality. Now, this is very deep. But people say, no, 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 what you are telling, Dr. Poonam? I have so many problems. How can I say, how can you say I don't have problem? I want to ask those people who are telling I have a lot of problems today, take a pen and paper and write down your problem. 10 problem है तो लिखो, what is your problem? You will realize कि प्रॉब्लम एक या दो ही है, बाकी की 8 रेस्ट 8 प्रॉब्लम्स आई हैव क्रिएटेड बाय ओवर थिंकिंग एंड माई इनएक्शन। द प्रॉब्लम इज नेवर, द प्रॉब्लम इज दिस मच। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरे कैंसर पेशेंट्स का प्रॉब्लम इज दिस मच, स्मॉल सर्कल, बट हाउ द प्रॉब्लम बिकम्स बिग, okay, cancer has come, ठीक है। The next layer of problem they will add, oh, what will happen to me? Next layer, whether I will live or die, how many years I will live. One more layer, what will happen to my family? Oh, how will I take the expenses? It is very costly treatment, I don't know. Then other one family layer, whether it is hereditary, whether my children will, अभी देखो प्रॉब्लम क्या था, प्रॉब्लम था कैंसर, स्मॉल सर्कल। बाकी का लेयर ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स किसने बनाया? नथिंग हैज हैपेंड, बट वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट, oh this will happen, that will happen, what if that, what if that. So problems are actually very small. Take your pen and paper and write down what exactly is bothering you, what exactly is your problem, and see what are the extra unnecessary layers of problem you have attached, which is not the real problem because that is created by your mind. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if I fails? So this is how stress gets created, and that's where mind management comes, stress management comes. इतना easy नहीं है healthy रहना। ये monkey mind हमको पूरा।
As cancer comes into the picture, finances also plays one beautiful game. Like पैसा नाच जाता है लोगों को because they have to uh, collect that money for the treatment. And the second thing cancer patient face is the burden, that they are the burden to the family. And as you have very rightly mentioned, that it's the emotional burden which tells them that they can give up their life.
Yeah, here shall I stop you before otherwise मैं भूल जाऊंगी. When you told that cancer patients feel that they are an emotional burden to their family, at least the patients जिनका मैं राउंड्स करती हूँ, आई मेक देम रियलाइज दैट, मैं फैमिली को बोलती हूँ इनको ज्यादा प्यार नहीं देना है, इनको एक्स्ट्रा केयर नहीं देना है। बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द पेशेंट्स आर हेल्दी यार, फिट, दे लुक लाइक यू एंड मी, लाइक घर का काम करो, don't lie on the bed, don't take extra rest, do exercise, walking, if you feel tired, okay, take rest for half an hour, no problem. But ऐसा बेड रेस्ट लेने वाला ये बीमारी नहीं है, आपको कोई स्ट्रोक नहीं हुआ है, आप कोई, it is not a paralysis that you can't walk, you have to do everything. Most of the patients go to their office, they do their work. Some of the poor patients who are auto rickshaw drivers and they're working in canteens, cooks, all category of patients I see, because I work in KIMS as well as in Apollo, so high profile and the low profile, I motivate them so much. They will do everything, yaar. They will do.
What is the inner
More
script? What is the inner dialogue? What is the
inner dialogue को
inner
change करना है. First know their inner dialogue because they're afraid. But when they see the motivating videos and when I talk to them and I see, that is why I started inner MBBS, because I didn't want to practice like a sad oncologist और उनको हमेशा ऐसे बोलूं कि ऐसे ही हो गया है अब आपका ऐसे. No, no, no. I don't talk to anybody like that. Whatever it is, you have to. There is no choice but to be positive and happy. And I agree, you cannot be positive and happy 100%. 100% तो भूल जाओ डॉक्टर मुस्कान. अभी कितने हम पॉजिटिव हैप्पी हैं, जरा ऑडिट करें हमारे दिन का, तो हमें पता चलेगा कि हम 10% ही हैप्पी हैं. 90% ऑफ द टाइम स्ट्रेस्ड हैं, वरीड है, समथिंग इज बॉदरिंग अस. तो मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ, 100% तो नहीं होगा किसी का, क्योंकि नेगेटिविटी भी सर्विंग है, नेगेटिविटी इज ऑल्सो सर्विंग अस, गाइडिंग अस. वो 10% को आप 30-40% तक लेके आ जाओ, आपके बस बल्ले बल्ले, यू विल बी हैप्पी. यू डोंट नीड 100% पॉजिटिविटी टू बिकम हैप्पी. यू जस्ट नीड दैट एक्स्ट्रा 20 to 30%. योर एटीट्यूड शिफ्ट is enough. Don't make it The negativity is so much now. You just need to reduce the negativity little, increase the positivity little. With a little increase in the positivity, everything will shift.
For example, somebody is diagnosed with cancer, there are certain inner resistances which show up. It shows up in the form of, what if I invest money and the person is not cured? Like, there are relatives who are telling that, don't invest money. Might be this person will be no more and you will be not having finances.
Correct. So these scenarios are less. These scenarios, because not everybody is coming in advanced stage, no? Not see, in advanced stages also we have a lot of targeted therapy, oral tablets, by which the life is prolonged. And when we find, we are the first ones who will tell don't take treatment if the patient is very sick. See, very sick रहने से we can't give treatment, no? Patient was already come on a ventilator, very breathless, and especially if they are more than 80 years. By the way, we have very few 80 or more than 80-year-old patient also who have done well with the so-called targeted therapy and all. So age is not a bar. Age is not a bar. And I always tell the cancer patients may not die of cancer. They will die of something else, like any other person would die, like infection, old age related problem, Parkinson's, heart problem, disease. So cancer is not always the reason for the death. But people are really thinking कि नहीं ये, so everything is not related to cancer, but everything is made to look like as if ये हो गया है तो बस अब खत्म हो जाएगा.
Mhm. And what to do with the burden of feeling alone in this treatment process?
कुछ अलोन वलोन नहीं है, ये सब हाइप है.
Break our myth, ma'am.
See, I'll tell you, we in India, we are really gifted. I have seen excellent family support in India, both in the low socioeconomic and high socioeconomic. पूरा family आ जाता है. And that's the beauty of cancer. I mean, I don't know. I always tell them to look at the positive aspects कि देखो इसके फायदे क्या है. So ऐसे है ना हमारे इसमें भी कि any negative thing which is happening, which is bothering you, try to look what is good in that. So I ask them, देखो इसका फायदा क्या हुआ, बताओ बताओ. तो बहुत फायदा है. जो लोग पहले बात नहीं करते थे वो अच्छे से बात करने लग जाएंगे. और जैसे हस्बैंड ज्यादा केयर करने लग जाएगा, फैमिली में से जो इन लॉज वगैरह वो भी थोड़ा ज्यादा ध्यान देने लगेंगे. तो यू विल स्टार्ट टू गेट मोर लव एंड appreciation, and you will get more comfort from your family members. So this is one part of the story. But maximum patients they get lot of good support. Okay, बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन इतना एक्स्ट्रा केयर की जरूरत नहीं है. मतलब people are worried and that's why they start giving extra love and all. उनको नॉर्मल लोगों जैसे रखो, काम करवाओ, let them be active unless they are very tired and sick. Everybody is very active. See, very rarely we see that. We have some category of patients की जैसे females when they're diagnosed with breast cancer, then husband will leave and go. ऐसे भी होता है, but ऐसा कम होता है. That's what I have seen. Many of the times they get good family support. But yes, some sad stories can be like husband has left and gone, या फिर घर से निकाल देते हैं, या फिर इन लॉज रखना नहीं चाहते बिकॉज अभी उसको कैंसर हो गया है. बट हस्बैंड वाइफ ना हैव सीन वेरी वेरी सपोर्टिव, एक्चुअली इंक्रीज्ड लव. मतलब अगर वाइफ को हुआ है या हस्बैंड को हुआ है तो ऑपोजिट स्पाउस वेरी नाइस, इतना लव, इतना केयरिंग. एंड आई टेल देम, आई ऑलवेज टेल देम कि देखो इतना अच्छा तुम्हें प्यार करता है, दैट्स मोर इम्पोर्टेंट, दैट्स मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. सो एवरीथिंग इज नॉट बैड. सी मोस्ट लोगों को लगता है कि जस्ट कैंसर एंड ट्रीटमेंट एंड इट्स अ बर्डन. बट दैट बर्डन ये शब्द निकाल दो ना. हाँ थोड़ा खर्चा है, बट लॉट ऑफ इंश्योरेंसेस कवर कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट, सो इट इज बिकमिंग अफोर्डेबल. And most of the medicines which were very costly, there is excellent patient assistance program from the pharma companies. There are a lot of NGOs which are supporting. तो ऐसा नहीं है. So the scenario is changing in cancer. Some drugs like trastuzumab which used to be in lakhs are in now in thousands. वो 1.5 लाख 2 लाख का लॉन्च हुआ था 10-20 साल पहले, लेकिन अभी तो वो 15,000 से 20,000 तक में आता है ट्रास्टुजिमाब. दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ
Is yes, ma'am.
दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ सपोर्ट दैट इवन वी आर गेटिंग. मतलब जैसे जैसे न्यू ड्रग लॉन्च होके टाइम बढ़ जाता है, 4-5 साल में उसका कॉस्ट भी कम हो जाता है. बट स्टिल आई वर्क इन बोथ द सिनेरियोज, सो आई स्टिल हैव दैट कैटेगरी ऑफ पेशेंट्स वेयर इन कि अगर एडवांस्ड है तो दे वुड चूज कि ट्रीटमेंट नहीं करना है क्योंकि खाने के पैसे नहीं है. देखो हम अभी भी इंडिया लो सोशियो इकोनॉमिक क्लास है, तो ऐसे भी some category of patients है कि when they come to know कि when I tell them the reality कि देखो इसमें, but that again this category is very low, what I'm going to tell you कि sometimes the some cancers like liver cancer, pancreas, ये जो stomach, ये सब बहुत aggressive cancers है. Breast cancer, lung cancer, ovarian cancer, they are very treatable. They live good. They live very good. But these aggressive cancers ना, hepatobiliary, pancreas, liver, is stomach, इनमें the if it is very advanced and the patient is very sick and all, so the timeline will be in months. It will be in few months. So if the patient is very poor, sometimes they decide कि इतना खर्चा करके भी नहीं है ना, तो we will not take. But that category of patients is less.
Yes, ma'am. As there is one cancer patient and there is family of them.
Mm.
And cancer patient is, working on them, but family is somehow having a fear of losing them.
Yeah. So that's where I do full counseling, family counseling, because again, the concept of soul will come in this spirituality. Why? At the soul level, we are all energy beings. We are energy beings in the human bodies. हम energy हैं. We are all energies. So our energy affects everybody else's energy near us. So if the family members are thinking sad and bad about the patient, then that negative energy is affecting their patient. Even if they don't cry in front of the patient, they will tell me, नहीं नहीं नहीं, उनके सामने नहीं रोते हैं हम. We will cry at the back, बाद में रात को रोते हैं. मतलब we will not cry in front of him. In the front we will show a good face. मैंने बोला वो भी मत करना. मतलब थोड़ा initially you cry. I'm not getting that bold and this thing. Okay, the diagnosis of cancer, whatever you say, it's a big thing and people will cry. ठीक है, you cry, but don't cry whole day and don't cry for many days. Finish the crying, then face the reality, take the treatment and be happy and do more of the things which will make you happy. So I got lost. What I was saying, कि
Soul work.
हाँ. So we are all energy beings. So if the family is feeling low about their patient, then the patient's energy is low. The epigenetics of the patient is affected. Imagine happy family, one patient, sad family, one patient. दोनों पेशेंट का अगर सेम ट्रीटमेंट है, सेम डायग्नोसिस है, रेस्पॉन्स अलग अलग रहेगा. सो आवर एनर्जी मैटर्स. तो मैं तो उनको बोलती हूँ कि घर का एनर्जी इतना पॉजिटिव रखो, कर्टेन्स चेंज करो, कुछ पेंटिंग्स लगाओ अच्छे, डिवाइन म्यूजिक चलाओ, मंत्रा, ओम नमः शिवाय या वट एवर मंत्रा यू फॉलो. एक लो वॉल्यूम में घर का एक वो रहता है ना, जैसे मंदिर में हमेशा
Oh,
मंत्र चैंटिंग होती रहती है, ऐसे घर को भी मंदिर बनाओ. कोई एक सॉन्ग, कोई एक मंत्रा का म्यूजिक लो वॉल्यूम में हमेशा चलने रहने दो. क्यों? म्यूजिक ऑल्सो इज एनर्जी. गुड म्यूजिक विल गिव गुड एनर्जी. सो वंस दे चेंज द एनवायरमेंट, उनको अच्छा लगता है कि चलो कुछ सुन रहे हैं कुछ. अदरवाइज कुछ नहीं चल रहा है तो यही चल रहा है.
yes. We are
Monkey mind chal raha hai and negative thinking and chatter, monkey chatter is just consuming their energy. So don't allow your monkey mind to consume your energy. Get involved actively in such activities which will raise your energy. And the easiest thing is music. Music लगा लो, पर्दे अच्छे लगा लो, फ्लावर्स रख लो, पेंटिंग रख लो, एंड डू मोर ऑफ एक्टिविटीज. मैं तो उनको ये बोलती हूँ, डॉक्टर मुस्कान तो हंसते हैं जब बोलते हैं, बट दैट्स द रियलिटी. सी देयर कीमोथेरेपी सेशंस कैन रेंज फ्रॉम 6 to 8 hours समटाइम्स. तो मैंने बोला एक डायरी बनाओ और जब भी कीमो के लिए आते हो प्लानिंग करके आना है. पिकनिक है. इट्स लाइक अ पिकनिक. अरे मोस्ट ऑफ द पेशेंट्स आर वॉकिंग टॉकिंग. अच्छे से मैं उनको सेशन देने का बोलती हूँ, ऐसे टिप टॉप आना है. ऐसे ये पुराने कपड़े पहन के नहीं आ रहे, नए कपड़े खरीदो, थोड़े लूज सर्क्स ये नहीं पहन, साड़ी पहने हो तो स्कर्ट स्कर्ट और टॉप खरीदो, नहीं तो गाउन वाला ऐसे फ्लोइंग ड्रेस खरीदो. अच्छे से आना है. तो अच्छे से आते हैं. मैं बोलती हूँ कि देखो ये आपका पिकनिक है. यू आर कमिंग फॉर अ पिकनिक. मॉर्निंग टू इवनिंग इधर डे केयर में आपके पास 6-7 घंटा है. ऑल योर लाइफ यू हैव बीन टेलिंग टाइम नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है. ले, भगवान ने अब तुझे टाइम ही टाइम दिया है. 8 घंटे तेरे पास है. एवरी सेशन में, वीकली हो या एवरी 2 weeks या एवरी 3 weeks, यू शुड प्लान व्हाट एम विच मूवी आई एम गोइंग टू वॉच ड्यूरिंग द कीमो सेशन. 2 मूवी आराम से हो जाएगी. लैपटॉप लेके आना.
as the unconscious mind is there in our body.
Yeah,
And
so what I meant to say is कि they can see, कीमो के वक्त पेन वेन नहीं होता है. इट्स जस्ट एन इंजेक्शन विच इज फ्लोइंग. You are allowed to do anything. You can watch movie, you can watch serial, you can read a book. You can reach out a podcast, you can utilize that time and don't come with that. अगर ये इसमें से कोई भी काम नहीं लेके आते ना, तो ऐसे बेड पे लेटे लेटे ऐसे सैड फेस लेके बैठे रहते हैं. तो कीमोथेरेपी इज नॉट पेनफुल. कीमोथेरेपी इज जस्ट लाइक एनी अदर इंजेक्शन. में पेन वेन नहीं होता है, चुपचाप लेटना है. Involve yourself in watching a movie and all that. Most of the patients are active and they do this. They'll get the book, or and children, no, children will color, get their coloring books. They'll happily coloring or rhymes वगैरह सुनते हैं.
As the unconscious mind is there in the body, and we say that the emotions are stored in our body, how can we what is the activities which we can do in order to feel good emotions and not the bad ones? What are the 5 to 6 activities which we can do, that we can, as soon as we feel low, we know that these are the activities I can do to feel good?
Now I'm going to tell the activities. The problem is whatever I'm going to tell, everybody knows. Problem is not of knowing. Problem is of doing. Okay. So what are the 5 6 activities? See, people think कि क्या healing कर लूं, कौन सा crystal ले लूं, कौन सा महंगा course join कर लूं. But ठीक है, वो सब courses भी ठीक है. But there are some simple practices which anybody can do to raise their energy and release that emotional block. So it's very important to work on their self, on their inner self. So what is the best activities? First, you take a diary pen and write down. Every day journaling is important. So journal down whatever your thoughts are there. They can do during the chemo sessions, or this is not only for cancer patient, the podcast. So any normal person also, whatever is bothering you, please start writing down. बस dump करो, उसको बोलते हैं brain dump. Brain dump activity is also called as scribbling, also called as journaling. So that is a very simple activity. क्यों क्यों करना है? उसका scientific basis ये है. When you put down whatever is going on here, ये हल्का हो जाता है. It's like, okay, brain is, अगर ये जब तक ये निकलता नहीं है ना, when until and unless this is expressed, it is very heavy in the brain. So let it come out, let it come out, just put it on paper. Secondly, in the same diary, start writing your joy list. Minimum 20 to 30 activities you have to write कि what all I like. अब उसमें बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस आएंगे और उसी के सारे एक्टिविटीज बन जाएंगे आपके. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सम पीपल लव टू लिसन टू म्यूजिक, तो ये एक एक्टिविटी हो गया कि गाना सुन लिया. और गाना सुनने से भी हमारे, यू नो दैट राइट ब्रेन गेट्स एक्टिवेटेड एंड हैप्पी हॉर्मोन्स गेट रिलीज. गाना सुनते सुनते ट्राई टू सिंग विद इट. व्हेन यू सिंग, योर थ्रोट चक्रा ऑल्सो ओपन्स, यू नो दैट. सो सिंगिंग इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. और ऐसा जरूरी नहीं कि बहुत अच्छा ही गाना है, जैसे गाना है वैसे गाओ, पर गाओ. और गाने के साथ गाओ ना, तो फिर तो कोई नहीं बोलेगा कि कैसे गा रहे हो. गाना चल रहा है उसके साथ गाओ. इट्स अमेजिंग. तो कराओके वगैरह भी कर सकते हो या फिर ऐसे ही गाना गा सकते हो. नेक्स्ट इज डांसिंग. बहुत लोग को डांस पसंद है. एक्चुअली मुझे एज अ चाइल्ड डांस बहुत पसंद था.
There's one thing I've
बट
taken from you.
या
I
मुझे ना.
love dancing. When I see you dancing, I'm like,
थैंक यू. सो मुझे एज अ चाइल्ड डांस बहुत पसंद था. बट व्हेन आई केम टू 10th स्टैंडर्ड ना, मैं एकदम टॉप रैंक करती है एंड आई केम फ्रॉम अ लो सोशो इकोनॉमिक बैकग्राउंड. तो मुझे ऐसे गवर्नमेंट मेडिकल कॉलेज में एडमिशन चाहिए. तो मुझे, मैं टॉप रैंक करती, फिर मुझे लगा मैं डांस वांस करते रहूंगी ना तो मेरा रैंक नहीं आएगा, मेरे मार्क्स कम आएंगे. तो मैंने 10th स्टैंडर्ड से मेरा डांसिंग मैंने ही बंद कर दिया. मुझे किसी ने कुछ बोला नहीं. सो आई स्टॉप डांसिंग, आई स्टॉप सिंगिंग एंड आई वॉज टोटली फोकस्ड ऑन स्टडीज. So now recently I restarted again and I can see that, oh my God, how many years I've not danced. So whatever you love, if dancing is something that you love, डांसिंग इज एन अमेजिंग टूल. आई एम नॉट जोकिंग. और डांसिंग में भी जरूरी नहीं कि कथक करो या भरतनाट्यम, जैसा करना है करो. हाथ पैर हिलाओ. ओके. आइडिया इज मूवमेंट. व्हेन यू मूव, सी मूवमेंट तो एक्सरसाइज में भी होता है. बट डांस का फायदा ये है कि उसमें ना सिर्फ एक्सरसाइज भी होता है, बट इट इज एक्चुअली, इट इज मेकिंग यू जॉयफुल. सो हैप्पी हार्मोन भर भर के निकलता है. BDNF भर भर के निकलता है, ब्रेन डिराइव्ड न्यूरोट्रोपिक फैक्टर. All these factors are so important in preventing cancer or lifestyle diseases. Dancing is like healing of chakras. When you dance, when you're doing those poses and इधर हाथ लगा रहे हो उधर हाथ लगा रहे हो, ऐसे डांस कर रहे हो ना, ठुमका लगा रहे हो, करो वो कर रहे हो, इसमें आपके सारे मेरिडियंस, जो हम EFT में ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं ना, आई ऑल्सो नो EFT, आई हैव लर्न दैट. तो यू डू द टैपिंग टैपिंग एंड टैपिंग। तो आप डांस में क्या कर रहे हो, यू टच योर एनी बॉडी पार्ट एंड यू डू दिस डांस एंड ऑल, यू आर एक्चुअली releasing the energy, the stuck emotions from the meridian points.
Endorphins from
So
the body.
yeah, and endorphin release. So dancing is actually all in one tool for healing, for making you joyful, and for movement, for physical activity, सब कुछ है. So ये हो गया चौथा पांचवा जो भी था. तो म्यूजिक हो गया, डांस हो गया, and then some people like drawing, coloring, art. So there is a lot of courses on art therapy. There's one of our coach also, no, who does that pattern wala drawing.
Yeah.
So idea is to do anything. So आपको वो रिलेट होता है तो वो करो, नहीं तो कलर करना है तो कलर करो. तो ये आर्ट थेरेपी है. व्हाई? बिकॉज पीपल हु आर मोर ड्रॉन टू द कलर्स एंड द पैटर्न्स, जब वो काम करते हैं उनका मन कंसंट्रेशन उसमें लगा होता है. When you're doing that, your breath aligns with that, and there is a chemical release which will help your DNA to work. Art healing, that this is art is a form of healing. तो मंडला आर्ट्स होते हैं. बड़े बड़े नहीं आते तो बड़े बड़े मत करो, जो आता है वो करो. Idea is to do more of what you like. Other activity can be uh, EFT हो गया, open हो गया. तो some people like spirituality. Some people like going to God temple, chanting mantras. तो आपको chanting मंत्रा करते हैं तो माला लेके जपना शुरू करो. पर जिसको नहीं पसंद है या नहीं रिलेट होता है तो मत करो. जबरदस्ती मत करो कि मतलब मुझे डर डर के भगवान का नाम लेना है. ऐसे वो भगवान कुछ नहीं होता है आपको. एक्चुअली भगवान आपको अलाउ करते. वी आर चाइल्ड्स, वी आर गॉड्स चाइल्ड. गॉड विल नॉट गेट एंग्री बाबा. गॉड वॉन्ट्स अस टू डू द थिंग्स विच वी लाइक टू डू. जबरदस्ती नहीं करना है कि मुझे जाप करना है क्योंकि मुझे मैं ठीक हो जाऊंगा, मैं अच्छा, ऐसे डर डर के नहीं करना है. मन से करना है तो करो. तो सम पीपल आर कनेक्टेड टू, आई सी लॉट ऑफ पेशेंट्स हु कम विद देयर मालास एंड दे विल बी चैंटिंग, स्पेशली द ओल्डर वंस. सो आई एम सो हैप्पी. सो दे विल, तो ये आप कर सकते हो स्पिरिचुअलिटी का. Then I have done graphotherapy also, Muskan. So many of my patients, I give them a plain book. I tell them to get the book and I show them healing patterns. तो हीलिंग पैटर्न्स भी ड्राइंग, तो पैटर्न ड्राइंग में एक और भी है कि आप ओम लिख सकते हो. ओम ओम ओम. या फिर आप जिस भी रिलीजन के हो, उस रिलीजन के जो गॉड का नाम है, आप गॉड का नाम लिख सकते हो. अगेन दिस कनेक्ट. इसमें क्या होता है, when we see what we are thinking gives us the energy. But whole day what we are thinking what we do not want. We are not thinking the good things, we are thinking bad things. We are not thinking what we want, we are thinking what we don't want. So at least when I'm doing an activity like writing or जैसे भगवान का नाम हो गया या जो भी आप गॉड में बिलीव करते हो, तो यू आर इंस्टेंटली कनेक्टेड टू द हायर पावर. इमेजिन योर एनर्जी. अरे ये तो डायरेक्ट रॉकेट हो गया. So that's the power of spirituality. I have seen recently a very elderly gentleman who was not able to walk and probably had a brain tumor and all. He was a pujari in a temple, and because of his age and all, I told them that look, it's risky, but we will start the treatment, but we will give small doses because he is elderly. तो small doses दिया उसको, सब कंप्लीट किया उसने. एक जितने भी 8 साइकिल्स थे सारे कंप्लीट किए. एक बार भी बीच में एडमिशन नहीं हुआ कि वो सपोर्टिव केयर या फीवर गिवर, नथिंग, आईसीयू, नथिंग. ही कंप्लीटेड ऑल सेशंस नाइसली. In the second, third cycle only, he was so feeling so well. He asked me, "Can I go back to temple?" Because he's a pujari, he wanted to do the puja and all. तो मैंने बोला ठीक है, मास्क लगा के जाओ. देखो यूजुअली कीमो में हम बोलते हैं ना, ज्यादा भीड़ भाड़ के जगह में मत जाओ. गार्डन वार्डन जाओ जहाँ पे ज्यादा लोग नहीं है, बट डोंट गो इन अ क्राउडेड प्लेसेस. एंड टेम्पल इज सो क्राउडेड. तो बट ही वॉज सो इंटरेस्टेड टू गो. तो मैंने बोला ठीक है. उनका कीमो इतना न्यूट्रोपेनिक नहीं था तो वी कैन अलाउ. I told him ठीक है, मास्क लेके जाओ, बाहर का नहीं खाना and all that. He continued to go to temple and he's done so well. So there are people who will love spiritual line. Another activity can be your exercise, gym, yoga, pranayama. So basically what you want to do, simple practices will come from your joy list. So write down at least 20 things. Actually the 100 पॉइंट्स का जॉय लिस्ट होता है, बट 100 लिखने में लोगों का एकदम दिमाग खराब हो जाता है कि क्या है. जॉय लिस्ट कैन बी एज सिंपल एज आई सी वन फ्लावर एंड आई फील नाइस. आई सी वन चाइल्ड स्माइलिंग, आई फील नाइस. आई सी द सन राइजिंग, आई फील नाइस. I see the green trees, I feel very nice. I see the birds flying, और वो गोल गोल चक्कर मारते हैं ना बर्ड्स स्काई में, मैं देखती हूँ बहुत अच्छा लगता है। वो देख के भी अच्छा लगता है ना, वो भी आपका जॉय लिस्ट है। मून को देखते हैं अच्छा लगता है, सन को देखते हैं। सो देर आर सो मेनी वेज टू बी हैप्पी। लोगों को लगता है कि नहीं कुछ बड़ा हो जाएगा ना तो ही मैं हैप्पी हो जाऊंगा, ऐसा नहीं है। द रियल हैप्पीनेस, it's very easy. It's in the small, small moments and the small, small things around us. You don't need big things to be happy. And being happy is most important because आपके happy रहने से आपका epigenetics powerful है. It will support your DNA. You will not get disease. Even if you have disease, you'll get better faster.
What is the one message you want to give to the public?
Oh my God, so many messages with you. Okay. So let's tell them the biggest message, that if you want a happy life, because that is what is the mission of everyone. Everyone wants to be happy. I'm not joking. अब देखो, happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy और क्या होता है? So everything, happy new year, okay? Happy Dasara, happy Diwali.
Valley.
All our wishes start from happy. Why?
Happy
Because
Raksha
we all want to be happy. That's the goal of human life. So if you want to be happy, then there is there it is not very difficult. It is very easy to be happy, but we have to work on our true inner healing, true inner doctor. We need to work on ourselves. There is no one external going to make us happy. Not your relatives, not your spouse, not your children, not your in-laws, not your house, not your car, not your profession, not your money, not your degree. That is not going to make you truly happy. That's temporary happiness. What's going to truly make you happy is your attitude, how you think about them, how you think about what all things I mentioned. Your attitude is very important. So invest in your personal development, because you are the most important asset in your life. All the external assets are useless without you. So if you are not able to value yourself, you are not becoming valuable, if you are not investing in your personal development, then nothing will give you any happiness, nothing will give you any value.
It's a powerful message that once we invest on our personal growth, it will give returns of investment. Thank you so much, Poonam ma'am. You know, we are truly blessed with the wonderful knowledge, and may this podcast reach the right people. This is our intention for this podcast. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Muskan.